Hey, this is Coach Creed checking in with you today with a little bit of motivation. I just wanted to talk about how we can lose our momentum, right? It is so subtle, it's sneaky, and before you know it, you wake up, you look up, and you're in this place where it just feels like a brick wall is in front of you, and you can't figure out how to get around it, how to plow through it, right? And at one time, you probably could remember a time in your life where the energy level that you had was strong enough, the faith in the future was strong enough, was powerful enough that you would plow through the wall, knowing that better and greater was on the other side. The fatigue had not set in, right? The fatigue of your faith it wasn't affecting you. And what brought me to this, I was looking at a post or a meme, and it was talking about habits that drain your energy, overthinking, eating junk food, living in the past, negative people, inconsistent sleep patterns. But what really jumped out to me is that all of these things are connected, right? Usually, if you spend a lot of time overthinking, it'll put you in a state of depression, right? It'll put you in a stressful state, which then leads you to craving the wrong food. So then you engage in overeating or eating junk food. And then what's crazy about that is the cycle happens all over again, right? Because now you're upset with yourself that you ate the wrong thing. You allowed your emotions to throw you into that space. Again, it's called emotional eating, right? It's a setback. And so you go through that cycle all over again. And that contributes to your lack of sleep or poor sleep, which the lack of sleep and the lack of consistent sleeping patterns, right? That contributes to poor decision makings. Most of us go through the day fatigued, tired, exhausted, and we don't make the best decisions. We just do the best with what we have. And until you allow your body to rest and reset, it's almost like you don't know that you're sleep deprived, right? You probably know your nighttime routine might get thrown off here or there, but you don't realize that you need more than 4 hours. It's something about our society where we celebrate the fact that all I need is 2 to 3 hours and I'm good and I'm ready to go. But the truth is our brain is impacted by the lack of sleep, which means our decisions are impacted, which means our emotions are impacted, which means that cycle of engaging in these habits that drain our energy tend to be on repeat, and we can't figure out, why can't I get through this brick wall that I'm looking at? I'm exhausted, right? So all of these things, all of these patterns grouped in together can lead you to memories of the past, right? Then, like I started out with, you start thinking about a time when maybe you had more energy, right? Or there's some regret somewhere in your past, and all of these emotions in that cycle, the hamster wheel of emotions, puts you back into the headspace of thinking about what you shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? That could have been attached to a person. Or maybe it's that you continue to engage with the same type of person every season of life in a new package, right? It's the continuation of drawing these things into you, and we can't figure out how to stop it, right? And so what I heard that just kind of shined the light on all of this for me, that I said, that's what it is. It was a pastor, it was a message, a preacher, and he said, he was talking about sick faith, right? But the thing that jumped out at me was this one statement, and it was that your faith has been tamed by the pain of the past. The disappointment of the past has hindered your faith for the future. OMG, light bulb moment, okay? Even if the past is 5 minutes ago, even if the past was yesterday or 20 years ago, it can hinder your faith in your future, right? It's the optimism and the faith that we have for the future that allows us to engage in new activities with fervor, saying that I believe different is waiting for me. Better is waiting for me. I can look and move and operate in the body, in the mindset, and in the life that I see for myself in my head. I can actually have it, right? That's faith. That's optimism, right? That's optimism turned into action, which I would say is faith. Right? That optimistic view, you throw action on top of that and say, I'm just going to move into this thing because I believe already that it's done, that I can have it. So I'm just throwing and giving that to you. Examine that in your own life. What disappointments in your past have hindered your faith for the future? And once you identify it, that's the thing. Oh my gosh. We have to identify it so we can get rid of it. So we can reframe. We can put the right frame around our future and where we're going. We can't look at the future with foggy lenses that are blocking, that are clouded up with memories of the past that don't serve us, that don't fuel us to move forward. Right? It's not that you didn't go through it. We have to turn that into a part of our tool belt that we can pull on and say, I went through this pain and it equipped me for this next piece in my future, right? It gave me the thick skin, or it gave me the intellect, the mindset, the experience that I need to move into my future, right? It gave me what I needed if it was pain. So now we got to turn that into a tool and use it to push us towards our purpose instead of draining us.